Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on Counter Side. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the patch note to see what type of update we're going to be getting in today. And yeah, let's take a look at it. Hopefully the banners are not rushed. Hopefully it's a banner that I can skip. And I have a feeling it's not, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. So by going over to the notice section, let's see, hot news, there we go. So maintenance will be starting at 6 to 8 on June 17th. The maintenance will last for 2 hours, which is okay, that's fine. The maintenance is not too long. So the compensation for the server being down is 300 quartz, which is pretty nice. Now let's take a look at what we're going to be getting. So for operations, new side story, Delta 7, the Inheritor, that's pretty good. New stages that we can go ahead and complete. Operation, new counter case, Delta 7, Maria Antonov, Jake Walker, Kai Wong, Sylvia Lena, Cooper, and yeah, so by adding them into the counterparts, we will be able to get their own tier 6 gear, which is going to be pretty good. Now Maria Antonov is actually going to be the new character that's coming out. You can go ahead and farm her from the new side story, which is amazing. I do think she's not bad. We will take a look at the character, and I'll go over them and see whether or not you guys have summoned. But let's take a look at the rest of the update that will be coming out. New recruitment, Dominic King Reginald. So the first black guy coming to the game. So he actually looks pretty dope. I do know about this character being used a little bit, and some of his skills are pretty interesting, so we will go and take a look at it in today's video. New character, Demonic King Reginald, Maria Antov. Now, I'm not really too sure if a lot of people want to summon for this guy. I'm not gonna lie, his design looks a little bit bland. Collection, Delta 7 is here. Maria Antonov, Jake Walker, Carl Wong, Sylvia Lena Cooper. Not really too sure what I mean by collection. So we're also going to be getting a brand new login event, which is going to be good, which celebrates the 30-day launch for the game, which is actually pretty good. We could go ahead and get some really nice resources. Not really too sure what type of resources we can get from the login event. Hopefully there's a lot of freebies, a lot of good items, a lot of summoning materials. From the shop, new fusion core special package, limits 5 per account. I probably will not buy this because I'm trying to stop spending on this game. I'm trying to stop. Even though I said I will stop a long time ago, it's kind of hard. And I believe that's all for the maintenance. It does not seem like a huge update, so I'm actually pretty gassed because yes, last week was pretty huge. So a lot of people were farming, a lot of people were doing a lot of content on this. But yeah, I don't mind getting a new side story just to fill out or get a brand new character. I do know for a fact that Maria Antonov is actually a very good character. So by farming her, I will be happy about that. Let's go and take a look at the character to see whether the character is good. In this part of the video, we're going to be taking a look at the skills for the characters that will be coming out. So shouts out to the creator of this site. Let's take a look at who it was. I believe it's Antilla. Yeah, so shout out to Antilla for actually making this. So let's go and take a look at so this side, yeah, new units that will be coming out. So let's look at what is written about this character. A tank with great stats, but is held back by his high cost. His passive is unique and allows him to self-heal during the battle, making him harder to kill. Future-proof, he is used mostly in PvP and KR, but even there, rarely. His cost is simply too high and there will be better tanks. Still, during up week, when his cost is reduced, he turns into a monster. He's actually relatively a good unit. The only issue with him seems to be with his cost, which actually is an issue with many characters in the game. So yeah, potential impact on the SEA meta. There is a lot of competition for the tank spot in SEA. Awaken Hilda has just been released and we have Yumi and Ryan. Still, he is very hard to kill, and if you use him as a leader, he might survive a beating, but that's all he does. He is a meat shield. So another amazing tank coming to this game. I don't really know why there's so many good tanks in this game. We have Awaken Hilda, who everyone is using right now, as well as Yumi. But that is fine. We welcome new characters in the game anyway, so that's pretty nice. Personally, I will not be pulling for him because I already have my characters. Let's take a look at, is he worth pulling? If you have Awaken Hilda, Yumi, and you want to save for other units, not really. Still, if you care about PvP, you might need him in case other tanks are banned. and for the up weeks. If you guys are free to play, I will definitely recommend you guys not to summon on the banner for Dominic King Regina. He is a good character, he is a meat shield. However, if you have your Awakened Hilda, if you have your Yumi, then I guess you don't need to summon for him. Let's say he is boosted up in the PvP, I guess he could be really disgusting. So yeah, I do see him being relatively useful in PvP, but at the same time, I wouldn't personally summon for him. Let's take a look at what he does with his skills. With his passive, releases shockwave when his HP reaches 70 and 40%, taunt nearby targets and increases his own damage reduction by 7.5 minus 15% depending on the number of target hits. At level 5, recovers 10% HP when 70% HP threshold is reached, recover 20% HP and 40% HP threshold is reached. It looks like with this skill, it will be able to be a lot more tanky, so I do see him be very irritating because of that. If you take a look at his special skill, slams the ground in front and reduces attack by 15% for 8 seconds. Really nice debuff to the enemy. Take a look at the ultimate, releases shockwave from his body, increases own defense by 25% for 12 seconds. So his skills are not too difficult to understand what they do, so it's pretty easy of a character to use in my opinion. Buff duration increases by 18 seconds. Wow, okay, that is pretty good. I do think that his skills are not too bad, so that's a great character over here, but at the same time, would not recommend you guys summoning. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Maria Antonov. Now, she can actually go ahead and farm this character. So let's take a look at what she can do. She is a powerful unit that buffs allies and can summon a literal army, but she is very costly to deploy. So she has a 5 energy cost or 5 deployment cost, and her skills have long cooldown. She shines in teams that have a lot of sustain, so she can support them from the backline. Maria can be used in PvE, but tower units aren't really that good there. Now, Maria Antonov is a tower unit, which I'm still not sure if it's the same thing as siege unit, but if it is, I believe the only SSR siege unit currently in the game is Lumi. I do see a lot of people use that. Now, I've only seen 2 people during PvP matches actually use her. She is great in raids though. She was also used in PvP back in the day, but now due to her high cost, she has fallen off the meta. You also need 70% cooldown gear to make her work there. So she does need a lot of investment for her to be actually be useful. A 5 energy cost or 5 deployment cost is quite high, especially for what she does. We're going to take a look at her skills, but for potential impact on the SEA meta, because she is released very early for us compared to the Taiwanese server, she might be a big impact on the PvP meta. So if you guys do want to work on her, you could go ahead and farm her from the side story and hope that you get her. Is she worth pulling? No, especially considering she is farmable from the side story, when we will get the same time as her banner. So I really don't know why they do this, because it literally makes us know for a fact that we're not going to summon for this banner. I mean, I guess it makes it easier for us to just save our resources. If you take a look at her skills, with her passive, doesn't move from the spot when she is deployed, increases the attack of all allies and herself by 10%. At level 5, the buff is increased to 18% attack, and she's also granted 20% crit damage to her allies. Crit damage, this could be really nice with Xiaolin to increase the amount of crit damage she can do. So very nice ability. Taking a look at the special, a jet carpet bombs the whole battlefield. A skill level 5 decreases the cooldown of the skill by 10 seconds. So just a huge AoE ability. Taking a look at the ultimate, summon an army of mech units. Wow, okay, damn. That attacks all the enemies. Their level is the same as Maria, but they have only 70% of her stats. At level 5, it seems that some of the characters are replaced to more OP characters, I guess. I'm not really too sure what ATL-1 are. Maybe it's an SR mech characters. I'm not sure about that. So yeah, that is the quick look at both new characters that will be coming out to the game. What do I think? I think this is a pretty good week because it gives us a chance to save all our materials for the next banner. I wonder which character will be next. If it is the administration banner coming out next week, I will be summoning for that. I probably will have enough resources to do that. Right now I have about 78 employment contracts, which should be enough because let's say I'm very desperate. I could go ahead and use my quartz to just do a little bit of summon, but I would definitely not recommend that if you're free to play. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Counter side. I will be going over the update when it actually goes live. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.